Hello, do you struggle with anxiety or worry? Maybe somebody in your family, maybe they struggle with it. Some folks have a difficult time going to sleep at night. They have little racing thoughts going through their mind of what they should or shouldn't do, or just worry and just have this anxiety stuff, maybe in panic attacks or anxiety attacks. Well, I want to share with you in the next few minutes a secret that I think will change your life and maybe help your loved one. My name is Dallas Bennett. I've been a professional counselor for over 30 years. I was trained by the VA in Palo Alto, California at the National PTSD Training Center. Used to work with combat veterans coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq. And I also been trained with EMDR and certified in that area. Basically, it just means that I've been professionally trained to help people who struggle with anxiety, and PTSD is a anxiety disorder. But anyway, I want to share with you this secret, and this is something that I've used in the last probably year, maybe. I've had several people that I've tried this with, and they all give positive feedback. So here's the secret. I developed this system, you want to call it system. It's called SABA. It's kind of like the old saber-toothed tiger. You got to get that tiger out of your head, that SABA, which is really an acronym for self-administered bilateral acupressure. Okay, not acupuncture, but acupressure. Okay, and basically self-administered bilateral acupressure. The bilateral part of it is basically our brains. Scientists, people a lot smarter than me, tell us that our brains go back and forth, electrical currents connecting, and when you have a thought, it connects with one side to the other, the left side, right side brain, that kind of thing, without getting too technical, because I'll get lost if we get real technical. But basically, electrical currents connecting, and whenever you have a thought, maybe a thought that's negative and you don't like, if you'll disrupt one side of your body somehow, it'll lose that train of thought. We all get it. You're thinking, oh, what was I going to say? Man, what was I going to say? I forgot. That happens naturally to all of us, It's actually called a GABA glitch. But we don't want to get into that. It's kind of funny when I teach that sometimes where I work now. But we can actually create these little GABA glitches ourselves. Again, by disrupting bilateral, meaning back and forth, we can do that ourselves by, let's say you get a negative thought. Then what you need to do is do something on one side of your body and then do something else on another side of your body. A real simple way to do this is by touching your fingers. Now, I'm not talking about yoga stuff or anything like that. It's just touch that finger and then touch that finger. If you have the thought, now some of you got to laugh at this maybe, but this works. I mean, I know it works personally and professionally. But if you touch this side, touch the index finger and the thumb, touch it, and then touch the other one. Don't do it at the same time, but separately. So if, say, you have a negative thought or something's going on, with anxiety, touch this finger and then touch the other one. Touch it again, touch another one. Just keep doing it. Pretty soon, actually the first time or second time, it disrupts those neurotransmitters trying to connect that short-term memory, and it'll disrupt it, and you get sidetracked doing something else. But it literally it works. It's the latest science, neuroscience, and what's going on in our brain. So disrupt it. You could touch your knee, like I'm touching my knee right now. Or you can touch your other knee. You can touch one shoulder, the other shoulder. But I found the easiest thing to do is just put your finger together like this. Put your finger like that, and that really does work. Let's say you have a really intrusive thought or something that's very negative, something like that. You can take your thumbnail and put it into your finger, thumbnail into your finger. If you do that, it's a little bit higher level, meaning that when you cause just a little tiny little bit of pain, it releases endorphins in your brain, because endorphins is a natural pain reliever, and that helps. It really does help. If you need to, you can touch it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But this disrupts that thought pattern so that you can get focused on something else. I do it every day in my life. I've helped quite a few people just in the last year apply this technique, and every one of them tell me that they get good positive results from it. Again, it might sound silly, but it is definitely the latest science on this. So just remember, touch your thumb together, touch your thumb together. I mean, you don't have to act silly with it, do something goofy like that. You could be laying in bed and touch your fingers together like that. Climbing stairs, it helps with like being afraid of heights and all kinds of stuff, but mainly just any type of anxiety or worry. You can do it with your hands in your pocket, but just touch your finger together, touch your finger together, touch your finger together, touch your finger together. This works. Try it. You have to get used to it, but I guarantee you it'll work, and it'll help you reduce your anxiety. It's helped me. It's helped people I care about and love. It's helped my clients. So give it a try. Okay, hope this helps. God bless.